What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back. I'm Sean.
And I'm Jen.
And today, we're going to talk about Father's Day.
Yay, Father's Day.
Yay! So, congrats.
Congrats.
Happy Father's Day
Happy Father's Day to everybody out there who is a dad, or is a cat dad, or a puppy dad, or a cow dad, or
any form of dad out there.
Any form of dad, or just somebody who gives really good dad energy, sure.
Or if
like Captain Janeway.
Or if you have good dad jokes. This one's
sure.
for you.
Or like, a single parent that has to play both roles. Happy Mother and Father's Day to you.
Yeah.
So
Happy You Day.
Yeah, and happy Parent Day. I don't know what they call it, like, to fit all genders. They gotta change it. I don't know what it is, if they already did, but they gotta change it. It's just not inclusive enough.
Happy Day.
Happy Day for people that this applies to.
Yeah.
But so we're gonna make a vlog about our dads. We're gonna give each other a little quiz on how well we know each other's dads. Now here's the fun part for me. I gotta answer twice because this dude is like high maintenance and has to have two.
Haha. Yeah, so quick funny story. Like, my mom was married at 18, child at 19, divorced at 20, remarried at 21. So I've got two dads that I've grown up with. And the best part is both of them named Bill.
Yeah.
So my whole life, everybody's like, what's your dad's name? Bill. What's your other dad's name? Bill. They're like, no, the one you live with. Bill. How about the other one? Bill. They're like, you're not listening. Oh, I am. I'm just a jerk and not answering correctly. So all I had to do was say, both of them have the same name. No.
Well, she never got the name wrong.
Yeah.
There's that. So, all right, you ready to ask each other some questions? Let's see who knows who better. And my chances of winning this one are pretty slim because A, he knows my dad way better than I know his dad's. And I have to answer twice. So,
like,
you guys can keep score.
Yeah.
Hi, Bento.
It's a bento. It's his tail. All right, so we ready for the first question?
Yeah.
Favorite drink?
For your dad's?
Uh-huh. I know you know one of them.
Is your dad's favorite drink coffee?
I'm
really?
like 90% sure that man's always drinking coffee.
Okay, so your dad, Bill, his favorite drink is coffee.
And so we'll separate this how I've separated my whole life. My dad, and then my father.
Okay.
So.
All right, let's do that. So your dad's favorite drink is coffee. Your father is so wonderfully weird. I kind of think his favorite drink would be something like mead or something. I feel like he'd go that way, but I'm going to go with... I don't know. Like, I'm going to go with something weird. He doesn't drink, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It's not meat then.
He doesn't drink alcohol. I've never seen him drink alcohol.
Let's go with iced tea.
Okay. All right, and I think your dad's favorite drink was tea.
Okay, is that your answer?
Yes.
All right, who do you want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, no. My dad's favorite drink was not tea.
Oh, yeah?
No, it was definitely coffee. Unless you're talking about, like, alcoholic drink, and then it was coffee with Kahlua in it.
So it's coffee in general.
Yeah,
okay.
He did. I think his favorite drink was coffee. My dad passed away, so I can't get clarification on some of these things. I can't actually, like, ask him. So I'm just going by, like, historical memory, and I'm pretty sure his favorite drink was coffee, specifically Starbucks decaf Americano, with lots of room for more cream and sugar than anyone should put in their coffee.
That would be me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he likes his coffee like you do, tasting like sugar.
You're right about my dad. I'm pretty sure coffee is his favorite drink. As far as my father, I think water.
I can't be friends with him.
I think either water or sweet tea. I think.
So I had iced tea a little bit, right?
I'll give you that.
I was gonna say sweet tea, but then I remember he's in Ohio and sweet tea's not a thing.
So it's probably just iced tea. But
okay, well we're gonna have to ask. Okay, next question.
All right, next one. Favorite TV show.
I think your dad's favorite TV show changes. I think he goes with whatever's like on. If I had to pick one of like all time, I really have no idea because I didn't know him I've met him like 3 times. So, but I would say whatever is trending because he was watching everything. Your father, I want to say original series Star Trek or Batman.
Okay.
Or the Addams Family. Any one of those is a good bet, but I want to say either original series Batman or original series Star Trek.
Okay. For your dad, I'm gonna go on a cheap cop out answer and say next gen.
Okay.
So my dad, I agree. I think my dad is just whatever. Come here, Bendo. I think my dad is whatever is just he's watching at that time. I don't know that there's a show that he would just rewatch over and over again. He's always watching a brand new show.
Yeah, he introduced us to a couple shows while I was at their house, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm watching this tonight. Yeah, I'm watching this tonight."
And then when I went and saw them last time, he's watching something brand new. And then my father, I know he likes TNG. I don't know how he feels about the original series.
Oh, okay.
I know he liked the old Batman show a lot. But as far as like TV shows, I would say probably TNG. But he's also another one that watches everything. So, and as far as, was I right for your dad?
I don't think so. I actually think my dad's favorite show was Law and Order or Boston Legal.
Okay.
He really liked those shows. Again, I can't ask what his favorite was, but the show I remember him watching most was Law and Order. He loved that show, the Doink Doink.
Now that I think about it, like being at your parents' house back in the day, like when you'd go out with like your mom and stuff, your dad would be watching like Matlock and like Law and Order and things like that. So I saw that more than anything. So.
Yeah, he loved that stuff. He got me into Law and Order. I really like
the Doink
Doink. All right, next.
Favorite food?
Steak for your dad. Steak or chocolate. I remember you telling me that I have to like some of those in order for him to like tolerate me. But I would go with steak. I think he likes steak, especially since he gives you a lot of crap for being vegan. Your father, again, I don't know him that well, but I would say I feel like he's the kind of guy who'd like something sweet. He's just so happy. I just feel like he would like something sweet, like pumpkin pie or something.
Okay. Your dad? Fancy cheese. No, but as far as favorite food, am I right? Like fancy cheese? Like,
you're in the ballpark.
Because I know you said you guys used to get like the meat trays before you were vegan and just eat like the meat and the cheese and stuff. So I'm going to go with like fancy like foreign meat. Like that meat that you can't really spell if you're a normal person.
Like Bologna?
Like Bologna or Braunschweiger.
All right.
Actually, Braunschweiger.
You're actually correct. It's like fancy meats and cheeses, deli meats, really flavorful salamis and bolognas and pastrami's and any of the E's. And he really liked like good cheeses too. Like just he would love the world of charcuterie boards, but they were past his time. So if it was Father's Day this weekend and he was around, I would go down and probably make him like quite the charcuterie board of all vegan meat and not tell him. Anyway, but yeah, you're pretty much right.
As far as I know my dad loves steak. I don't know if pasta, I don't know where everything ranks. I know he used to eat. I know he still probably eats a lot of steak, so I'm going to go with yeah.
Okay. I remember he told me I had to like steak, chocolate, and or coffee, and I like 2 out of the 3 sort of. I only like coffee black.
And he's okay with that.
Okay.
Now my father is an interesting one. I think my father's favorite food is like a good brat. But my father also grew up in Germany.
Oh,
for half
heck
his life.
yeah. Your father and my dad would have been such good friends.
But I know he likes pizza too, but I don't.
Who doesn't like pizza?
I don't know. I don't know what he actually like.
Okay.
Like. Oh my gosh, that's his favorite. But.
All right.
Favorite color?
What's my dad's favorite color?
Purple. What's my dad's favorite color?
Lord, I'm going to go with blue.
And what's my father's favorite color?
I'm going to go with red.
Am I right about your dad's?
Yes.
You were right about my dad's favorite color, blue.
It's so stereotypical, and his dad is pretty stereotypical, so I was like, that's it, I'm going with blue.
Growing up as a person who hates the color blue, never mind the blue shirt that I'm wearing.
It's because of what it says.
Yes.
In my defense, I was left unsupervised. Thank you, Todd and Amy.
But I just never been a big fan of the blue color. And
I don't like it either.
Our Christmas tree a lot was blue. Our Christmas lights outside were blue.
I like blue lights.
Yeah, but
blue light is fun.
But when you're a teenager and kid, you're like, I want red. And
Is your father's favorite color?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have not a clue what my dad's favorite color is.
Ask these questions. If I can take a minute in this video to say this, I will. If you wonder what your parents' favorite anything is, or you want to ask them a question about what they did when they were a teenager, or what happened when they went to college or whatever, ask. Because one day, you're not going to get to. You're not going to have the opportunity to know the answer to that. So please, ask your family, your friends. If you have a question that you just want to know, ask them. And if you forget things, write it down. That way you have something that tells you, oh yeah, that was their favorite. Next time I see my mom, I'm going to ask her a ton of questions and write it in a book. Mm-hmm. Do it, okay? That was my PSA. We can move on.
Okay. Did we answer that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hobby.
Your dad's favorite hobby is gardening. I'm pretty sure. And then your father's favorite hobby is watching TV or making like crafts and stuff. I don't consider art for him a hobby. Yeah. Because it's like what he does for a living. Yeah. So.
Hi Bento. I think your dad's favorite hobby was probably just making things. What?
When I answer the question, you'll understand why that face. Okay. All right. So am I right?
My dad's favorite hobby is gardening, and my father, I think, just making stuff or just watching TV. I don't.
That's honestly
my father's favorite hobby is probably sleeping, but
whose isn't? Mine. So what's something that you and my dad did together for fun that one time?
Play chess, but I didn't know that was his hobby.
It's a hobby. What he can't make a career out of it. Yes, his favorite hobby was playing chess.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that, but I was like, I'm gonna say that his favorite hobby was like making stuff because the man was making stuff always.
No, my dad, he couldn't be bored like me. If I'm ever bored, I find some way to be productive, and he built things or fixed the house or created artificial intelligence. What you do in the summer when you're a teacher and you're bored, right?
I would nap.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. Favorite music.
Okay. Your dad's favorite is Diana Ross. I want to say that your father's favorite is like industrial punk or metal or like classic rock. Mm-hmm. Just something in that genre, something in that area.
Mm-hmm. Your dad's favorite is whatever is classified as the Beatles. That style of music.
Okay.
Am I right?
No.
Oh. What's your dad's favorite type of music?
Jazz.
Oh, we said this before.
Like smooth jazz, like Kenny G style jazz, not like 7 hours of solos jazz. He also really loved. Okay, when I was a kid, it was jazz. I think as he got older, it became fun arrangements of stuff. Like he loved the music of Glee. Oh. And he really loves movie soundtracks. That's why my mom listens to them so much.
Okay.
So I think jazz movie soundtracks are weird arrangements, but none of those included the Beatles. But he did like the Beatles. Mm-hmm. Okay. Beatles was more my mom's thing.
Yes, my dad, huge Diana Ross fan.
Huge.
Definitely his
son is named favorite. Ross.
Yeah. Which we claim is not after that. Yeah, it is.
It is.
Sorry, Ross. What's it called? I'd rather be that than Ross from Friends. But that's just me. But no, what's it called? Yeah.
Father's favorite kind of music.
So my dad's favorite music is that Motown style music. My father's, I think you're right. You probably know more bands that my father likes than I do.
I bet he likes Rancid. I bet he likes the Ramones.
Oh yeah, I know he loves the Ramones.
Yeah, he just seems like that punk ass kind of guy. I love it.
What did your dad do for a living?
What did my dad do for a living?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm asking you.
Other than being a cool dude, he was a school teacher.
Of?
Math. Wait.
And?
Physics.
And?
Engineering. Like robot.
We'll take it. Yeah, he taught advanced math, physics, and robotics. And engineering.
And what does my dad and my father do for a living?
Your father's an artist, and your dad is a pastor.
Nailed it.
My dad was a little harder.
It's an interesting dynamic. Pastor, artist,
science guy.
Let's see.
Worst habit.
Worst habit. Ooh.
Oof. Okay, so I think your dad's worst habit is probably emotional in nature. Just like saying the first thing maybe that comes to his mind. I don't know, he just seems like the kind of person who would just like say the first thing. Mm-hmm. I think your father's worst habit is the same as yours, which is I'll put it off till tomorrow. I would just guess because I feel like that's where you might have gotten that.
Okay.
What's my father's or my dad's worst habit? Bento.
His pipe.
His pipe.
Smoking.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. My dad's worst habit was smoking for sure. He switched to vaping toward the end and he really enjoyed it, so that was nice.
I think you're right about my dad. My dad is very, I'm just going to say what's on my mind. And some people see that as a bad habit.
I do it too.
Yeah.
I say too. The first thing that's like, on my mind.
And then afterwards you're like, I should have probably thought about that. I don't know. And then my father, honestly, I think my father, he's definitely a lot more motivated than I am.
Okay.
So I don't know what his bad habit is.
Clutter?
Maybe. Just never finishing a project, maybe?
Oh yeah, I know. Okay.
And then...
I don't know him that well. I'm just like, yeah, that's probably it.
Are you more like your mom or dad?
I think...
Oh, you go ahead.
You're more like your father than your dad. And you're more like your father than your mom. I just, after meeting all of them, you are very much like your father.
Ha. You can't deny me. You are your father's child. 100%. You are your dad.
I am. I really am. And more so now than
you got
even before.
Same brain.
Yes.
They're both super analytical. Both too damn smart.
Cannot be idle. My dad was a little bit more like worldly productive. You know, he created artificial intelligence. I wrote a song about gaming. Like, you know.
It's cool that it's like, even if you like had the chance to watch both of them, just how they interact with things is really close.
We finish each other's sandwiches. No, actually, we sentences.
But the way that they sit in chairs.
Really?
The way that you guys lean forward to talk and things. You guys do all that.
I didn't know that. And it's so funny because I think that's nature instead of nurture, because I spent more time with my mom growing up because my dad worked the night shift at the bar. My parents owned a bar together. And like a sports bar. Bento. You can go let him out. It's okay. I'll tell this story. So I spent more time with my mom because she had the day shift, so she was with me all day, but I still developed all of the same mannerisms and all of the same like quirks as my dad. So that's nature, not nurture. All right, so we got a couple more.
Yep.
Just a couple. Favorite character. What is our dad's favorite character? I don't think your dad has a favorite character. This is going to sound weird, unless it's Jesus. Like, I think Jesus is your dad's favorite character. He has no memorabilia around the house of any specific character. Mm-hmm. Like, he doesn't like any Disney characters, not even like a sports guy. Like, there's nothing except Jesus. So I know Jesus is not technically a character, but like, I'm going to go with that.
He is a character in a book, so...
And I think your father's has to be Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I would just say.
Okay. My from what I know of your dad and speaking with your dad over the years and things, I think one of your dad's favorite characters, it might not be his all-time favorite, is Flash from Zootopia.
Oh my god, my dad laughed so hard
I remember
at that scene. Like, I can still hear his laugh during the DMV scene in Zootopia.
He was like, what?
You would think his favorite character would be Wally, but technically that's just the character he associated himself with. So it's not really his favorite character. God, that's actually really hard because I don't know. It's hard because I know he associated himself with Wally, but he really liked Spock a lot. I'm gonna have to go with Spock, I think.
So it's like Flash from Zootopia, just faster talking.
Faster talking, sure. My dad laughed so hard. I literally still hear it. He just could not stop laughing, and he did this thing where he almost doubled over on the chair. He was laughing so hard. We watched it in the living room as a company, and my dad watched it with us. And that's when we decided that he's Nick Wilde, and I'm Judy Hopps. I am absolutely Judy Hopps, and he is absolutely Nick Wilde, and yeah. Okay, anyway, sorry. I forgot about that day.
You're right. I think, I can't really think of a character that my dad's been like, oh, this is my favorite character. Big fan of the Golden Girls. He likes...
What?
Yeah, he loved the Golden Girls.
Oh, I know what to get him for Christmas now.
Yeah, he used to joke with my grandma when she lived with them. Anytime that she said something and he was just messing with her, he'd be like, Shady Pines, Ma. And she's like, oh, you wouldn't. He goes, already did. And because Dorothy always used to mess with Sophia about that, and then as far as my father, I think Batman.
Okay.
I don't know if there's different recently, but I know he's always been a Batman fan. Hence, what I was almost named.
He was almost named Batman because his father's cool.
And my mom's mean. I can talk trash about my mom. It's Father's Day.
All right, so.
All right, Vice.
Vice. I mean, we talked about worst habit. Would that be Vice?
I think maybe.
I don't know. I mean, my dad had a vice, and it was the same vice as me.
Can't sit still.
No.
Oh.
0 self-control when it comes to grapes.
Okay.
0 self-control when it comes to fruit. If there's nice fruit or good bread in the house, there is no stopping us. We will eat the whole thing. Also, I guess vaping would have been. We didn't answer each other's. I just went ahead and answered because I don't think you were going to know.
I have no idea.
I don't know your dad and your father's vice.
My dad's vice, probably...
Coffee.
Yeah, probably coffee.
Probably.
My father's vice, always wanting to make something. It's a positive and a negative. So, Zodiac Sign.
This is where it gets fun. So, your dad's zodiac sign is Pisces? Yes, his dad is Pisces. So, when's your father's birthday?
November 30th.
When's my dad's birthday?
November 30th.
They have the same birthday. So they're both
different years, but yeah.
They're both Sagittarius.
But you guys want to see something cool? So, these go right to left?
I think this is the left side.
So 11,
yeah,
30,
30
right?
Is my dad and his father's birthday.
My dad's birthday, 0, 3, 1, 1.
It's the exact numbers, just flipped. Isn't that crazy? It's like we were meant to be together. No. But anyway, we just wanted to have a fun video about our dads for Father's Day. Again, if you are in any dad type role in your life, please have a happy, wonderful Father's Day. And if you know of a better name for Father's Day that maybe is a little bit more gender inclusive, please tell me because I don't know it and I would like to know it because we enjoy inclusivity on this channel and in our lives.
Yeah, and like you said, if you are in that dad role, thank you.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, whether you're a guy who married somebody who has a kid, whether you lost somebody and you have to be, whether you adopted somebody, or whether you're
you have puppies.
Or whether you're just a good person who's looking after somebody. Whatever it is that you do that puts you in that position, thank you. Because you never know how much you're changing that kid, that cat, that pet, that person's life.
Happy Father's Day to you too.
Thanks.
Best cat dad ever. You better wear that shirt tomorrow.
I gotta wear that shirt.
Gotta wear that shirt tomorrow. Tomorrow's Father's Day. We're literally filming this the day before we're gonna release it, but whatever. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. This was a lot of fun. I hope you had fun learning about our dads. And I don't know which one of us won, but if you kept count, let us know. I think he did. Maybe.
They're gonna be like, Jen gets 2 points for each one.
Yeah, right.
But thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been a blast. We hope you guys have a great day. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Show us that you want to support our road to 1,000 subscribers. We're slowly getting there.
So slowly.
Can you guys help pick it up with us?
Help us out.
Just
Also, hit that thumbs up button.
if you enjoy
Yeah.
Father's Day, or if you enjoy us, or
Yes.
if you enjoy funny stories.
So yeah, thumbs up, subscribe.
And as always, oh, did I just steal that from your?
You did. Whatever. What Chinese food? Let's go.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm Sean.
And I'm hungry. I'm Jen.
And we're out of here.
Bye.
Bye.